All right, so hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Now I am going to be drawing this, all the structural isomers of hexane. All right, so in a previous question, normal or n-hexane was given. So we're going to look at what that is and then see how many isomers, structural isomers we can derive from that. So let us look at n-hexane. It has 6 carbons, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they all are adorned with their hydrogen. It's a saturated compound. No carbon-carbon, double bond, or carbon-carbon, triple bond. So this would call this n-hexane. We have a few more a few more ways that we can represent this. It's like playing with Legos. So we could, in one sense, cut off a CH3. This is a terminal CH3. It's at the end, so we could cut it off and switch places with this hydrogen here. So first we're calling this side number 2. That carbon is number 2, carbon 1, 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, carbon 6. So if we switch places with the methyl group at the end, the CH3 group on the right, with that H on carbon 3, then in the new compound, what is carbon 2 now will become carbon 1. Let us do that. So we're going to draw the 5 carbons, 5, and of course, we're going to put on the CH3 group on carbon number 2 now. In the previous compound, it was number 3. And then we need to put the H that we took off from carbon 3 now on carbon 2. Carbon 2 is now carbon 1, is now the terminal carbon. So we need to put on the H's. All carbons must be taking part in 4 bonds. Right, so that is that. So this would give us, we would call this, again, let's number. We number so we get the lowest number, or the lowest number, or the lower number in this case, when a substituent or group is present. The group is CH3. So we number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we number the other way around, the methyl group or the CH3 group would get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we pick 2 because 2 is less than 4. And the rules for naming says that we should always name in such a way or number in such a way that if there's a substituent or a group, it gets the smallest number. All right, so let's see if we can clear things back up. All right, so the next thing we could do, we could move this methyl group a little over to the left where it will now be in the center. So let us do that. Five. So we put on the methyl there from early, then we dress up all our other carbons. And our methyl is in the middle. Carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's in the middle, so it's 3 methyl pentane. One over here, it's 2. Put a dash to separate words from letters, to separate numbers from letters. And there are at least 2 more that I have in mind. So we're gonna go for a new page. So we have when we have 4, we can look at ways that we can put the other 2 methyl groups. So we could put one here, could put one on carbon 2, we could put another one on carbon 2, still have a total of 6. So here we have 2 methyl group, the longest chain, whichever way you want to take it, the longest chain is 1, 2, 3, 4. We could have taken it another way. We could have called this one 1, this would be 2, 3, 4. But we're just going to go for simplicity purposes. All right, so to name this, let's go. We have on carbon 2, oops. On carbon 2, we have a methyl. On carbon 2, again, we have another methyl. So we said 2, 2, 2, and di to say it's 2 of them, dimethyl. 4 carbon is the longest chain, so it'd be dimethyl butane. And then we could have a case or an isomer where we one, 2, 3, 4. So we could have one where we put the methyl on adjacent middle carbons. So we could put a CH3 here. We could put one over on carbon 2 or carbon 3, depending on which side you're counting from. Of course, the longer the chain, the more structural isomers you'll have. So let's count. Whichever we count from, we can count from this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on carbon 2, so to name, on carbon 2, there's a methyl. And on carbon 3, there's a methyl. So it's 2, 3 dimethyl butane. All right, so that's a total of 4. And that's it. So there's a n-Hexane, and there are the other 2 that we did on the previous page. So we could just sketch them right here for completion, since this look like a nice picture. Reminder, those 2, and the reminder of the final 2. This has been Chem with Chem. Be sure to leave your comments. And of course, if you need additional support with chemistry, be sure to reach out. You can send me a message in the chat below the video, or you could send me an email at chemwithchem@gmail.com. Couple later. Of course, remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend.